Hello friends, welcome to the fourth video of our series Excel Novice to Pro. In this tutorial, I am going to cover some conceptual understanding of what formula is in Excel, and we will cover some demonstration to understand them. Formula is a powerful feature of Excel which allows user to perform calculations. So a formula consists of any of the following things. Okay, static or hard-coded number or text, then references, operators, functions, and braces or parentheses, that is brackets. Let's understand this one by one. Let's start writing some formula. Okay, now thumb rule to formula is that formula always starts with equal to. Okay, so when I press equal to, Excel knows that I intend to write a formula here. Okay, now how to write static or hard-coded numbers? So you can simply type number like this. Let's say I type 12,000 and press enter. Now assume I want to write some text using formula static text is equal to, let's say I want to write ABC. Now please remember, inside a formula, if you want to write some static text, it should always be in enclosed inside double quotes. So double quote, whatever text you have to write, A, B, C, double quotes, end. So this tells Excel that we intend to write ABC. Otherwise, if we simply write is equal to ABC, Excel would try to find some function by name ABC. Okay, I will press escape. A formula can contain references. Now, what are the types of references? Cell reference or single cell reference, range reference, that is range of cells, and third one is named reference. That means when you define any custom name to any cell or range, that is called named reference. Let's understand this. Okay, now in this cell, I want to refer to the value written in cell number B3, that means salary figure. Okay, so I will press equal to and click on this cell number B3. Okay, so you can see B3 written here. That means it tells that Excel to refer to the value written in this cell. So let me press enter to complete my formula. Okay, so you can see automatically the 78,000 written here. And let's say if I change this figure to, let's say, 77,500 and press enter, even this cell would automatically change its value because it is technically referring to this cell. So if I press F2, you can see it is referring to this cell. Now let's see what range reference is. Okay, now range is multiple cell. So let's say if I press is equal to, and if I press single cell, it would be cell reference. But if I click and drag multiple cells, this would be called as range reference. Okay, now generally range reference is required inside some formula average, okay, or aggregation type of formula. So let me press equal to. So Excel is referring to this range of cells. Now if you don't have Office 365, you won't see this thing. Okay, so this is something, this is called dynamic array and it was introduced in Office 365 version of Excel. Okay, so you might not see this in your PC. Don't worry, we'll be using it inside some function. And so this is referring to the range of cells. So let's say if I make this figure as 7720, automatically any of the cell changes, so this range is automatically changing. Okay, and regards name reference, I would be covering it in separate video. Formula can have operators. Operators are of three types. Arithmetics, that means uh, addition, subtraction, divide, multiply, okay, raised to the power, and percentage. Okay, then logical or comparison one, equal to, greater than, less than, okay, all this. And third one is textual, that means you can concatenate using and one. So let's see some examples of this. Let's see how you can perform some mathematical calculations. Like let's say I want to add two numbers. is equal to, so let's say 77 plus maybe 85. So I can write, add this and press enter. Okay. So it would give the results. So similar way you can maybe subtract also. Let's say I want to minus or subtract 23 from it. Okay. And it's not necessary that you have to do it on hard-coded text. So you can even have a mix and match of cell reference with this. Let's say I want to add 1000 to this salary. So I can write something is equal to, then I can point to this cell, that means cell number B3. So whatever value is in cell number B3 plus 1000 and press enter. So let's say if this changes to 78,000, okay, this would automatically change. Okay, and you can also use percentage here. Okay, so to calculate percentage, either let's say I want to calculate 15% of this 78,000. Okay, so I can write is equal to 78,000 either into 0.15. This is one way, or another simple way is that is equal to this cell into, you can also write 15%. Okay, so when you write percent, Excel knows to divide this 15 by 100 internally. Okay, so both are the same. Only thing that this one is even simpler to understand. And okay. Now something about exponential. So let's say I want to view results of what is 2 raised to the power 3. So is equal to, so I'll write 2 raised to the power, this is exponential sign 3. Okay, in this way you can also calculate exponential. Now something about comparisons. Okay, now let's say we have something like this. So if customer is having balance of 10 lakh or above, okay, 10 lakhs or above, or 1 million or above, then that customer would be HNI, called as HNI category customer. Okay, so I want this answer in yes or no or true or false, which is called in Excel, that whether if I write any balance here, whether this customer is HNI customer or not. Okay, now let's understand comparison operator first. So in Excel you can compare numbers. So like, is 3 greater than 2? Is 3 greater than 2? True. That means yes, it is. Let me edit this. Is 3 greater than 4? False. That is no. So let's do this here. Is equal to, is the bank balance greater than, now we want greater than equal to, because we even want 1 million or 10 lakhs to be included. Greater than or equal to 10 lakhs. Okay. Now don't confuse with this. Okay. So the first equal to denotes a formula, but after that, whenever equal to comes, it would use as a comparison operator. False. No, this is not an HNI customer. Let's say I make this more than 1 million or 10 lakhs, like say like 50,000. Yes. Let's check exact 10 lakhs. So let me make it this as 0. Okay. So this way comparison operator works. Now something about textual or concatenation thing. Okay, let's say I want, so let's say I have here something written as my name. Okay, and my, this is my rank. So I want to display rank of Dhananjay is B. Okay, so is equal to, now static text is equal to rank of space. Now This one I need dynamic. I don't want to hard code my name. Rank of, okay, I will again press F2 to edit cell, and means concatenate. That means to this static text, join this name. Okay, like this. So rank of Dhananjay. Let's make it even more complex. And space is space. So double quote ends. That means textual. This one and B. Okay, like this. So let's say I have changes to C. So rank of Dhananjay is C. Let's say I change it to Ajay. Rank of Ajay is C. So this is, so and can concatenate multiple text, or it can even concatenate number also. Not necessary this has to be text. I can have ran something like this also. 1 2 3. So Excel doesn't care. It can concatenate or join multiple text and number using this and thing. Okay, now remember one thing, for comparison or logical operator, for numeric you can do comparisons like equal to, maybe greater than, less than, equal to. But for textual one, you have only equal to or not equal to. Like let's say rank is A. So let's say A is the topmost rank. So I want to view, is my rank is equal to A. So I would say is equal to, is this rank is equal to, in double quotes I would write A. True. That means yes, it is A. And let's say I write it B. False. So is my rank, that means rank written in cell number B15 is A? No. False. And you can write not equal to, something like this, less than, greater than. That means is my rank not B? Yes, it is. No, sorry. Is my rank not A? Yes, it is not A. So it might be B, C, anything. But if I write A, it would turn it false. Okay. Formula can also contain function, is one or more functions. Let's see. Let's say I want to add these three numbers. Okay. So I would use sum function. So is equal to, then I would write function name is equal to sum, then bracket open. Now cell or range reference. So I would give a range reference because I want to add up all the three numbers, and bracket complete and enter. So this would give me sum of three numbers. So if I edit this, so sum is a function. Okay. Now please remember, I have seen many people saying that what is formula of sum. Okay. So sum is not a formula. Sum is a function. So we would be covering function in detail in some another video. Okay. But for now, please remember this thing. And it's not necessary that you can write only function in the formula. We can have mix and match of this. Let's say sum of these three numbers, wages, plus let's say I want to give bonus of 5,000. So I can write plus 5,000. So this is my total salary for the quarter. Okay. Braces or parenthesis, it is a very important thing. So you must have heard of term called PEDMAS or maybe PEDMAS. Okay. So Excel follows PEDMAS. So PEDMAS stands for parenthesis, exponential, then division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. So parentheses or braces are always processed by Excel first. So you can always tweak or the calculation order, or you can tell Excel which calculation to do, execute first and then later on. So let's see an example of this. I use very classic example to understand braces or parentheses. So you are aware. So let's say I want to calculate simple and compound interest. Okay, so let's say assume principal is 65,000, rate is maybe 8%, and tenure or period is 2 years. Okay, now simple interest is very easy. It doesn't require any parenthesis. simply principal into rate into period. So this is my simple interest. But compound interest would definitely require parenthesis. I know there is a function, inbuilt function for calculation of compound interest, but I would prefer to do it manually to understand the concept. Okay, so you are aware formula or formula of compound interest is equal to principal. So if you know, if you can visualize that formula is equal to P and then we have braces. Okay, so principal into, now we need to tell Excel bracket open, then 1 plus, now R divided by 100. Not necessary, I have already written percent. That means Excel is internally dividing it by 100. 1 plus R rate, braces close, raised to the power period, raised to the power E or that N. Okay. Now X, as I told, Excel follows PEDMAS. So naturally, before multiplying, it would be first uh, means raising this to this raised to the power 2. But before that, we need to tell Excel. So this parenthesis take care that to perform addition before this raised to the power this. Okay, let me press enter. Okay, so this is our compound interest or compound interest plus our principal. Okay, so if you want to calculate interest, you will have to reduce 65,000 from this. Okay, so this is compound interest plus principal. I hope this video helped in basic understanding of concept of formula. So please do try the demonstration which will help in clarifying further. So if you like this tutorial, please do like the video and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And don't forget to watch other videos of this part or series.